Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. Gemini, we are tapping in, tuning in, and see what's going on for the first half of February for all of my Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'll be pulling via traditional tarot to see what's going on, just as a general overview. I'll get into a money spread with this career and finance deck I have over here. I also pull in characters that may be operating against you, around you, in your favor via my character oracle deck, Gemini. And for my cross watchers out there, I'll be pulling some cards on what's the tea on my Geminis. So without further ado, Gemini, let's get up into it. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate that. But we're going to get up into it. I'm going to pull 10 cards from this tarot to see what you need to know, Gemini, about the first half of February for my Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope all is well with you guys. You know, before we even get into this message, I'm going to go ahead and say it. If it don't apply, let it fly. I like to dig up into the message, see what's going on. I'm going to tell it, call it, speak it how I see it. You know what I mean? So if it don't resonate, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's some triggering things going on, you might want to do some self-reflection. All right, Gemini, let's get up into this message. Let's get 10 cards for my Geminis for the first half of February to see what's going on with you guys. Ten cards, please, for my Gemini collective. Five more cards, please, for my Geminis. Let's see what's going on. What do we have going on, Spirit? One more card, please. All right, Gemini, let's get up into your message. So it seems as if for the first half of February, the overall theme you're going to be thinking to yourself, whether you say it aloud, admit it to someone else, I should have known better. There's a sense of, damn, I should have done this. I knew better. You went against your intuitive sense. You threw caution to the wind. You might have said, you know what? Why not me? Let's see. And it's not necessarily working out in the way you might have hoped, Gemini. Something that is causing you or will cause you some pain, and have you in your head thinking, replaying, revisiting conversations, and what someone said to you that holds some weight. Someone of authority is going up against someone of another authority. You might be in the middle of this. This is giving two parents that you care about, Gemini, that may not be seeing eye to eye, and you are sitting in the middle of this dispute, and you have to take a pause. right? With these major arcana being here, the Tower, the High Priestess in reverse, the Emperor, the Star, the Empress. That's 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's half of your spread for the first half of February is made up of major arcana, Gemini. And it's giving, I should have listened, maybe something that was offered to you, or that you have, or that you needed support in. You didn't necessarily take the direction that was given to you. You went and asked family, friends for advice about something, and they may not have given you the response that you were looking for, and you went against something. Intuitively, you knew you could trust these people that you sought out their advice for in the first place, and you did not follow, listen, and you're kicking yourself to some degree as it relates to this thing. However, it's not stopping you, Gemini, from standing up in it and saying, I made this decision to go against the guidance that was given to me, and I'm going to press forward and do what needs to be done on the other side of it, regardless of, some things that may not be working out so favorably for me, that my loved ones that I sought out their advice was trying to forewarn me about, with this Tower being here. But I'm gonna make it work despite that being the case. I can pick up the pieces. I'm going to have to. Something is falling down, clearing away, a major change to your life. It could be your career. It could be your financial situation. It's definitely something that has you in your head, Gemini. You needed assistance. I'm restarting my channel via another page, but I had another channel, and I spoke to my Geminis in early January about having to do an about face and pivot on the plan as it relates to a career, something that took you by surprise, Gemini, that's causing you to have to strategize financially for the long term in such a way that you may not have originally planned, right? It could be, you signing a lease, buying property, entering into a relationship. Something changes. Something has to change, a drastic change. The ish hits the fan to some degree, Gemini, where you have to be like, damn, I have to reset. What am I going to do? Life is lifing, and I cannot slow down, even though I need to. I need a rest. I need a pause. I'm tired. I'm picking up on a Gemini collective that is exhausted mentally, especially with life right now, and having to show up as the Emperor and the Star and the one to go get it, when you would much rather rest your cares and responsibilities on someone else. You want some help. You want some partnership. You want some support in such a way, other than maybe somebody saying, I told you so, or you should do this. It seems this is giving somebody can only lend you wise words. And the read that I picked up for my past Geminis was that whatever this is something you're going to have to face alone. And your family, friends, support around you, loved ones, they're just going to have to take the brunt of these hard times and seeing you go through it. But it's not too much that they're probably going to be able to do for you, Gemini. This is something that you're going to have to carry, correct, fix, do something about. And all your people can do is, wish you well. whether it be a relationship choice or career choice. This is something significant and specific to you, Gemini, that no one else can change, correct, or fix, or come save the day for you on this, you know. So you're being advised to go with your own intuition and stop seeking validation external to yourself. But let's see what the characters are around my Geminis. We're going to pull 10 cards from this character oracle deck. Who are the people operating around you, in support of you, against you, that you need to be aware of in this first half of February? Look, I can't talk. First half of February for my Geminis. A lot of the authoritarian energy in your spread, Gemini, with the Emperor and the Empress coming out. You got Challenger, Soldier, Security Guard. That's very like rigid, patrol, controlled energy, discipline. Disciplined energy. Maybe that's the mindset you need to step into and allow the Creator to do the rest, Gemini. One more card, please, for my Geminis. There we go. Okay, Gemini, so as it relates to the characters and individuals and the energy, like I said, working for you, against you, I'm picking up on some very disciplined energy. So you may have friends, family members who may be in the military, who have a very disciplined mindset, who know how to organize and structure projects, get them up off the ground, really put a battery in your back, encourage you, give you ideas, create structure. An accountability partner is what I'm picking up on, Gemini. Also, get a vision board with Painter being here. I channel that as well. Be easy on the alcohol, because if this change is so significant and impactful to you, Gemini, you may be driven to escape via substance, going out, and Spirit is saying no, don't go down that path of abusing alcohol or wasting time external to the home, to getting yourself on track and creating the reality that you want for your life, Gemini. Because there's a certain, with aesthetic being here, amount of abstaining, discipline, dedication, praying, rinse, repeat, a system that you need to implement. You may need to be more disciplined with your money. You may need to be more disciplined with your time, because the first card out was careerist. Remember, I said this is something that is impacting your career, your vision. Only you, the good, the bad, the ugly inside of you, Gemini, is going to drive this thing across the finish line. Your vision, your strategy. You know, so seeking validation external to you is not it. You are the captain of your ship, Gemini. So we're going to tap into this career and finance oracle. I'm very interested to see what the message is going to be for you guys, because it seems like career, finance, the things that help keep you afloat, Gemini, are at the theme and the center of your read for the first half of February. And if you haven't done so, I'm not sure if I've called this out. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see what's going on for the first half of February for my Geminis as it relates to their career and finance. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini. Let's see what's it going to be for their monies. Their coins, their bag, their career, their paths. They want to know. Let's go. All right. I'm coming, Gemini. I'm coming. Anxious, eagerness. Maybe you are excited, or you are in the midst of deploying a strategy and some organization around your life that is really going to change how you do things and how the output of your life looks and what your life looks like. You know what I mean? Outside forces. Remember, that is a theme. I don't think outside forces are where you need to be looking, Gemini. And this is carrying over into this deck. Let's see what's going on with my Geminis. Come on, Gemini. 3 more cards, please, for my Geminis. You are divinely protected, Gemini. No worries. I'm picking up on some fear, insecurities, confusion. Yeah, you're looking for some answers. And that's crazy. As soon as I said answers and look at the bottom of the deck, looking popped out. I say looking for, and answers is at the bottom of this deck. Can't make it up. You searching for something, and stop searching outside of yourself, Gemini. That's first things first. You have everything inside of you to make all of your wishes come true. No doubt about it. You may want to deploy some practice of manifestation. Remember, I called out a vision board. That's one form of manifestation. Go on YouTube, search different manifestation practices, when you should conduct those manifestation practices. The timing of it is also important, right? As to have certain things removed from your life naturally, gradually. When a snake sheds its skin, it's not painful at all. It's not painful at all. It's natural. It's gradual. You know, growth is silent. It's quiet. It doesn't move fast. But the timing of it is so relative. So, and as I was shuffling, I was picking up on some anxious energy, right? I know that you want some answers, Gemini, but first things first, you're not going to find them outside of yourself. Second thing you need to do is start to create a practice for yourself that helps to attract in that reality that you want to create for your life, right? And once you do that, naturally, gradually, easily will things shed away, melt away. Endings are coming. That's a part of life. So, you know, take deep breaths. I say lift with your knees as it relates to lifting through this life, because life be lifing, as everyone is saying. And your real passions for life, new passions, are going to develop for you, Gemini, that you are able to protect and secure the bag. Your perspective is going to change so much. You're going to look back, reflect, and see that all you were looking for, like I continue to say, I can't stress this enough, is inside of you, is around you, right? Innately, you'll know what to do once you start deploying these manifestation practices, creating some discipline and organization around us, a process that's going to help enhance your life. I'm picking up automation, life hacks, things like that. You got to work smarter, not harder, so that you make sure that your time is being valued and placed in the right arenas at all times. Gemini, let's see. We are about to move into the cross-watcher part of the read. Yes. What's the T on my Geminis, for my cross-watchers out there that want to know what's going on with Gemini? That maybe Gemini is not offering up. Yes, some people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. You're obviously not the only one looking for answers, Gemini. But you know what is interesting, and we're going to see what comes out. Geminis are the communicators of the zodiac. So they are great communicators, the chatty Cathys. So if something's wrong or, going on with them, you probably know. But let's see. What is the T as it relates to my Geminis? Sun, Moon, rising in Venus. Let's see. Picking up on some Geminis doing some research, really online, watching somebody or somebody watching you. You may be crushing on someone online. I don't want you to know that. My Geminis have a crush in addition to their hustle and their bag. So in between them looking up life hacks and money hacks, they looking somebody else up too. They got their eye on somebody that they want to mirror. This person, and the reason why Gemini may be keeping quiet, may be in a relationship, or Gemini might be in a relationship, but they observing someone, or someone is observing them. It's like a friend that is looking at someone in a relationship that they have a crush on secretly. And as far as Gemini know, they just friends. One more card, please. Okay, so it's a few things going on for my Geminis here. With love triangle, like I said, someone is a third wheel in a friend group where someone has a crush, where someone is unaware. So that could be you, Gemini, or someone in proximity to you, Gemini. But someone is very smitten with you. They admire you. They want to do what you do. They want to talk how you talk. And you'll know who this is because they might use your phrases. And you just think it's innocent. But nah, they like you. Or like I said, you, Gemini, have a crush on someone online that you keep a very close eye on, that you model your behavior around. But I don't know. Someone is very attractive. Someone's caught someone's eye with Queen Rising. You like the hustle in this person, the initiative, the get up and go, the self-starter in this person. Whoever this is, someone is a self-starter. Someone is it has cyber bully here, but with cyber bully, I'm really picking up on someone who is prominent in the online world, popular in the online world. So where other people cannot compete with this person in the online world, where they have some haters from afar type person. My Gemini might be wanting to secretly cross paths with this person, maybe even doing research on how they can be a part of their friend group or fan club. I don't know. It's given that, you know what I mean? While there's also a bit of my Gemini being completely unaware of someone having this level of intense infatuation with them, because my Geminis have their heads buried and down in a book, and they're radiating from the inside out, right? They're shining and receiving attention that they're not even aware of, right? And there may be fights or arguments happening behind the scenes because of a Gemini, and the Gemini is completely unaware. And in addition to being unaware, my Gemini doesn't seem to care much either. You know, they're going to continue to do what they do and allow the haters hate. They are fully aware that what's the phrase? Duplication is flattery. Imitation is a form of flattery. Someone's copying, modeling their behaviors around you because they're very flattered with you, Gemini. Or you with someone else, because this is what's the T on Gemini. So if you are a cross watcher and you want to see who's crushing on Gemini because you just being nosy for the hell of it, watch who walks, talks, acts, and behaves like my Geminis. But that is your message for the first half of February, Gemini. Let me know how it goes in the comments. And until next time, I hope that this helps. Peace.